Hello, my crafty friends. How are you doing today? Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I am working on this journal today, and I thought we could do some work on it together. I think I'm about to make some clusters. Um, yeah, I've already put the signatures in, bound them in with the traveler's notebook style where they're removable and kept the little spine. This one is an older book, like 1950s. So it's got a little wear on it, but it really was in good shape. Here's the spine, and I'll show you the wear on the book. The basic wear is right here. And you see that little white piece marks there. But it's not like anything really. It's just the way it is. And I think it's fine. It's an older book, so it's got its charm. And I add some little pieces, a little cluster here, little butterflies for the kitty cats to chase. I thought it needed some color, so I added some trim here, and there was a barcode here, so I put this little, it's like an acetate sticker. It's so cool. It looks like it was always there, but it says I love my cat. And then and I didn't add anything on the back because I didn't want to cover up. These go right to the edge, the little characters here, and I didn't want to cover anything up, especially this little deer. He's so cute, Bambi. So, and I named this little cat right here Rusty. So, Rusty's my inspiration for the colors here on the journal, or on the cover. So, what I did inside so far is I put a little bit of ephemera in, some pockets and tuck spots. Let's see, I added a tuck spot here. Let me get a piece of paper. This is a piece of ephemera that can be a tuck spot. It goes way down in there. And then I added a frame, or I added some washi here. It's glued down, pretty washi. And I added, oh, I added some trim right here. This little black and white checked or gingham type ribbon. And this I have just paper clipped with a decorated paper clip here. I just thought it looked so pretty. This color of this frame looks so pretty on this blue paper, and so it's just an idea for whoever gets the journal. I like to clip things in to give them inspiration. They could put it there, or they could put it somewhere else. And then a little trim here. This is the center of the signature right here. So I see how the lace shows here and here, very pretty. Just a delicate little bit of lace, and then over here is where the trim is glued, though, on this side, and it adds a nice bit of color. Looks really pretty with this little page over here. There's some yellows over here, and this little girl is holding Rusty. And then over here too, there's Rusty again, and there's that trim. And then I added, let's see, what else did I add? I did this on video, but and I don't usually like to talk about my video faux pas. Here's another little bit of trim here. That's really pretty. Adds a lot of color. But I've done this a couple times, and I know I just hit the wrong button. That's all I did. But I recorded my video in slow motion. And believe me, you did not want to hear that or see it. So I'm doing it over now after I did all these things I'm showing you right now on video. But there's a tuck spot there, a little up tuck with the opening. And I put one more back here. And let's see, it's on the last page. Oh, this frame. Oh, I put this frame here. I thought this looked pretty there. So we could paper clip that there. We'll do that in a second, which I didn't do that yet. I didn't glue down this pocket yet either. But I put another tuck spot right here. And there we go. Opens up. It's a tuck spot. Okay, I'm not going to glue this down right now, but I'll glue that down after the video. Let's put a paper clip right here. I put my paper clips out here so I could go ahead and paper clip some things in. And I'll decorate this later. I'm not going to do it right now. Maybe if we have time before the video, I will, but I'll put it right there. See, that looks really pretty there. But it doesn't have to go there. I just thought it looked pretty there. So for this video, I wanted to do a couple clusters, like I did one here. And I just wanted, I don't know, it just looked like it needed something here. Like I have this and this, and it just looked like, you know, it needed something up here. So I didn't want to cover up anything, but I wanted something there. So just a little tiny cluster there. And then, so what I want to do now is make a couple of clusters. So first of all, let's look to see where we might want a cluster. They can go on the book pages from, here's all my little fabric here that I'm going to make, fabric scraps that I'm going to make the clusters out of. I've got some ribbons and things here too. Got my glue. I've got my staple gun for if I want to staple a cluster together. And so, yeah, we can put clusters on these type of pages or on the other pages that I've added. And as you know, I don't put any digitals in my journals. They're all like ledger paper, pages from a book. This is just some blue scrapbook paper right here, solid blue scrapbook paper, and things like that, other decorated scrapbook papers. And pages from books. This is from a cookbook right here. So we're looking for a spot to put a cluster. Remind me what we're doing here. We're looking for a spot to put a cluster. Okay, so let's go to the second signature because I haven't done a lot here. I haven't put anything here yet on this white page. Or let's see where else. Oh, we could put, well, I don't want to cover up the copyright. It's right here, 1957, but we could put a little cluster up here or, you know, down here or something. So those two pages are a possibility. But I don't want to put, oh, here's another white page. Okay. That means this is spritzed with pink color, and so this is spritzed with blue. Put something here. That's the first half of the second signature. Yeah, oh, we got lots of spots we could put clusters in. So we did a tuck spot there. We got a pocket. Let's go right here. Okay, so we know where we're putting it. now let's see, there's blue, there's all the, let me show you this page that's before it. Now I don't have to necessarily match this page. Look at all the cats sitting on the boats there. But there's a lot of different colors here, so I can almost get away with any color. I could anyway, but like I said, I don't feel like I really have to match. But let's get a piece of this. And I've got my pinking shears here. I do like to cut my a lot of times I like to cut my clusters with pinking shears because I think it just looks so pretty. I like the frayed edge too, though, so this has a nice frayed edge. This is a torn piece of fabric. So as you know, I get a lot of my fabric at thrift stores, and then I get some at Dollar Tree and Walmart too, usually. But this particular piece, I think I got at a thrift store. It just looks older, you know what I mean? So there's one piece. Let's see, do we have any? Oh, I saw a blue piece I thought I might like to use here. Here's a little bit of a bluish, kind of a turquoise-ish blue. And this would look pretty with the yellow, and it even has a yellow word on there. This had French words on it. Let me cut this even. And well, I don't think I want it that big. I usually I lean toward smaller clusters. So let's cut this. I think I want this on the bottom. So let's cut it here, a little smaller here. And let's see, so this could go here. Oh, that would look cute. And then you can still see some of that yellow word there. And then something on top. I would like one more fabric. And then I can put something else. So let's see. Oh, this is pretty right here. And this could be really cute. This is not going to show a whole lot though, because I'm going to put a cat right in the middle of this. And I may have to change this, but we're going to try this real quick. Let me cut a little piece here. A little piece of this. So it comes out, it's a flower. So it's going to be, I like to turn them like catty cornered to each other too. So like something like that. But we're going to put a cat on top of here. Anyway, so we could end up moving these around. Let's pick out a kitty cat. And I need to go and get some string to put through the kitty cat. But let's see. Let me see. I kind of want one that will show up. This one has a lot of color in it. Oh, this one has a lot of color in it. Let's try this one. Yeah, I like that bright blue one there. Okay, and now I need some string. Let's see, what do I want? Some embroidery floss maybe, which I didn't get yet. Just one second. Okay, I have this little bag of scrap, what I call my scrap embroidery floss, and some little laces and ribbons in here. So let's see. Maybe I kind of like the string. It doesn't necessarily even have to match. I just like the string to show. Let me look at this blue one here too. This could show up too. See, there's a pink one, or there's a red one in there too. Is there a pink one? Purple. I've got yellow. Oh, yellow would be pretty. Now I'm gonna have trouble making up my mind. Oh, there's a pretty green one in here. I don't know why I have this one in here. It's not even ever been opened. I might put that with my other. Oh, here's a little yellow piece right here I need to use up. Look at that. Well, let's go with the yellow then. Okay, that's perfect. Let's see if we can get it through the holes and have enough to, will I have enough to tie? I think I would. Let's try it. This is a little, let me see, make sure they're tight enough where I can get them through the holes. I think they are, so let's try it. So, yeah, let's get this through the hole. I may have to get my needle threader. There it goes. Okay. Oops. I'll pull it out now. Okay. Now the other side. So this is what I do when I do this lately. I've been just doing it like this because I think it's really cute. Okay. Okay. So then I pull it through. So you've got your two ends on the front of the button, whatever button you're using. This is a cat button, but you could do this to any button. And then just take your ends and tie a knot. This is perfect. Oh, I'm so glad I got to use this little scrap too. Scrap of embroidery floss. Okay, and then, yeah, I tie a double knot. There. Okay, so you've got your little knot, and then it's cut it off. You don't need all that string. So just a little, I would just leave two little ends. So it looks like just string coming out of the button. I think it's cute like this, with the string. And like I said, if it's a bright color, it looks really cute. You know, that's why it doesn't necessarily have to match. It's just so cute with a little bright colored piece of string. Okay, there we go. That's it. And then, a little piece of string there. Okay, and then I just, okay, so let me tell you what happened. My little tiny attacher stapler broke. It just stopped working. Like, it doesn't look like it's broken. I don't see anything that's broken. I can put staples in there, but it doesn't staple. I don't know what happened. Something inside the mechanism, I guess, broke. So I can glue these all together like this. Or I can put a staple. So let's try it with my big stapler, because I'm like, now I'm like, kind of like almost afraid to use this one. But let's try it and see how it goes, you know. So if you have a big stapler, you know, you can experiment. I'll experiment for you and you'll see how it goes right now. It's just a regular stapler. Okay. Because I'm used to using my tiny attacher. Okay. So I just, it's stapled. It almost looked like it wrinkled my material a little bit. And I just pulled it and it's not wrinkled anymore. It like almost kind of like gathered my fabric up there, but then I just pulled it and straightened it out. Okay, and then we'll glue this right over that staple. And that's what I did with my tiny attacher. So it just depends on what you have to glue over your staple, whether or not it will cover, you know, a regular size staple up, but this will. So let's get this glued down here on our page. So you can see it right here. I'm going to put it right here. And let's see how we want it. Let's see how we want it. Now it kind of does look like cute as a tab, almost too. Like sticking out a little bit, but I kind of like not necessarily straight like that. So maybe something like, I mean, it doesn't matter, something like that. I don't want it sticking out beyond the bottom of the cover though either. So I think that would be perfect like that. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Little glue on the back. You don't have to put glue all over and glue it like solidly down. I just put a little glue in the middle here. Okay. Enough to keep it glued down forever. That's all. That's all I ask. Okay. So right there. Like I said, I don't like anything below the bottom of the book cover or the journal cover because I stand them up on end and put them on a shelf. So things that are past the bottom of the cover, to me, they get in the way, so I don't have anything, beads or anything coming out, lace, whatever, anything coming out the bottom of the journal. Okay, so that'll go over like that. So let's see how that goes. Over the big regular size staple. Okay, this glue is getting down to the bottom. I'm going to have to get that new glue out soon. I need to lay it on its side so I don't have to keep shaking it. I want to get glue all over this button so it glues down solidly on that fabric though. Okay. I don't want extra glue either. So let's see how this goes. There he is in all his glory. He's so cute. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, there you go. Use your regular staple. I never did that before because I always had that tiny attacher. Cute. I like it. Oh, that is so adorable. Okay, awesome. That is so cute. I love that. Okay, we want to make another one. So we got one cluster with a Kit Kat in this second signature. I think we need one in the first signature too. Let's see if I left any spots. Oh yeah, I'm sure I did. Let me see. Well, I hope I did. I'm sure we'll find one. This is the recipe book page here where we could put one. I kind of don't want to cover up the recipes right now though, in case somebody wants the recipes. They're really chocolate date nut bread, pumpkin spice bread, banana nut muffins, and cranberry almond muffins. So they sound like really good recipes, so I kind of don't want to cover them up. Whoever gets this journal can cover them up, but in case, you know, somebody got this journal, it's like they'd be like, why did she cover up those recipes? They look so good. So let's see what we want to do. Okay, so we could put one here. Let's do one. Let's do one on a ledger paper, and let's do it on this. Let's do it on this side right here. So, and over here we have a little girl holding Rusty, and so so this is going to be another cat one. I just wanted to do a couple of cat clusters here, and you know, with the cat buttons. So okay, so we did that one with the blue, yellow, and the flowery thing. So let's do this one with a little bit of, I like this. This is Aida cloth, and also you can, this fray is really nice. If you've never used Aida cloth, that's the cross stitch fabric, you know, that you use to cross stitch. I found mine, I found any Aida cloth that I've always found it at thrift stores. Whenever I see it, I get it because I know I love it. And I love to do this with it. It looks like burlap to me for one thing. And it frays. You just pull the little strings off the end. They come off like just really easy like that. And I'll show you when we're done. I just got to get a certain amount of fray there. And it just looks so, I think it looks so pretty. See that? See that fraying on the edge? That is so pretty, I think. So let's get rid of these. And you can save these if you want. And you don't have to save them if you don't want, but I'm going to put them to the side. They just gave me a little idea there. So I'm going to save that for a second. And so we've got this kind of basic basic color base here, you know, just a neutral. So we need something colorful. I would like to use something different, but do I have anything different out here? Okay, so we used a flowered. Let me look around here. I have this right here. I think would look really cute. This fabric trim, which I used in here also. So let's cut a piece of this because I think this is really pretty. I usually put 3 pieces in my clusters, but you don't have to. You could do 2. And then the button, if you're using a button or whatever, some other kind of focal point. Okay, so this could go next. That is really pretty. And then, oh, I have a little piece of pink here. Let's see what we have. We have burgundy in here. Green. Oh, do I have any green? Anything green here? Let me. Oh, I do have a piece of green. Look at that. Let's get a piece of this. This could be really pretty. I might put it underneath that yellow piece, though. Let's get a good sized piece here. About like this. And put it underneath. This will look pretty. So we'll put that one under. Oops, sticking to me. Put it under. Put this one on top. I really like that on top. And then we'll look for a cat. So I have these 2 out here. This one will look prettier. I had pulled that one out before, but it looks better on this one. And then some embroidery floss. Where's my floss here? Nope, that's my paper clips. Did I put it all back in here? I guess I did. So here's our cluster. We're going to put it on that ledger page in a second. Let's see. So I'm going to just pull out random. Well, I've got, it's so hard to be random sometimes because, you know, you naturally want to match, I think. I'm going to pull out this green one though. It's not the exact green or anything, so it doesn't match, but it does at the same time. So I'm going to cut a longer piece because that other piece was a scrap, and so I had to make it work, but would have liked a little bit more room there to a little bit more leeway. And then this end, let me see if I can get that together there. Oh, I think I'm going to have to cut that off a little bit too frayed. Okay, so now we'll put it in the button again. There we go, one side, and then the other side. Well, that is not straight, it's curving, and that's not going to help me get it through there, so I need to straighten that out. Okay, now that should go through. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, I think my time's just about up. Hopefully I didn't record in slow motion again. That would be terrible. Oh goodness, get through there. you can use a needle threader if you need to, but it shouldn't need to. It should go through. I'm just about ready to give up. Sorry, it's taken so long. The other one went faster, didn't it? Just that end is, it's not fraying or anything. It's just not going through. Okay, it's going through this time. It's just like not stiff enough. All right, let me grab my needle threader. Where do I have one here? Do I even have one here? All right, I'm gonna pause and get it through there, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got it. I didn't have to use my needle threader. I didn't know where, I usually have it right here by my sewing machine, and it wasn't there, but it's right here on my table. I just saw it, but then I got it through here, so I didn't have to use it. So anyway, I'm doing it the same thing, just tying a double knot here. And so 1 knot, 2 knots, all right, and we'll cut some extra off. And then we'll put this one together. All right. There we go. Okay, that's perfect. Now, got little strings there. Okay, let's get this together. So is that where I want it? Let me move this over a little bit. Okay. I know I'm a little fussy. I can't help it. It's all in my genes. It's in my genes. I can't help it. Okay. Okay, there we go. There's our regular size staple. I'm just like I'm going to have to get over that now because I'm used to seeing a little staple in there. Okay, let's do it the same way we did because that worked out so well. So here we go. We are going to, here's our little kitty cat, get my Fabri-Tac. Of course, I stood it back up. I didn't leave it on its side, so got some glue globs going on here. So let's get it going. Anyway, what else do I have to do to this journal? I need to look through and see if I want any more clusters or trims. Make sure the pockets are glued down, and then I'm going to start adding ephemera. And I already have some pulled out here that I want to, decorate and do things with. So we'll see if I can do that on video, or I may have to just, I should be able to do some of that on video. We'll see. Okay, so I think I got enough glue on there. Put this little kitty cat on here. Oh, he looks really cute. You know what? He is such a perfect cat for that ledger paper. I didn't even realize till just now. His green looks so good with this greenish colors on this ledger paper. I'll show you up close in a second. Let me just get it glued down. Wow, I can't believe that just happened. But it just looks, I hope it looks good in the camera as it does in person. But can you see the green here and the green of the ledger paper? I hope it looks as good on the camera and video as it does in person. If it doesn't take, and it has the green behind here too, so maybe that's helping. But that just turned out really cute. Well, I'm just amazed. And she's got green in her dress too, and she's holding Rusty. So anyway, I hope you're enjoying the progress on this journal. I think it's really turning out super cute. And I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.